everyone, and welcome back to another video, or welcome if you're new. I'm Cora, and today we are back in CreatorSim creating a couple. And the reason I called this video with or without is because these two are kind of struggling right now. They're gonna be called Tara and Easton, so yeah, we're creating Easton right now. He's gonna turn out so handsome. Oops, sorry, I just knocked the mic. He's gonna turn out so handsome. Like, I love how he turns out, and Tara is like drop dead gorgeous. I don't know, when I created her I was like, can I just be her? Like I just want to be her. And I put her in a lot of beige colors because it just suited her so well, and I hope you like the outfits and stuff. I gave them an outfit for each of the categories, and it took me 1.5 hours. Like, don't ask me why. I have no idea what I did, but it took forever. That's why it's a little bit more sped up than usually, but I hope it's still fine. It should be. I don't think it's too fast. But yeah, you can always, as always, find the CC in the description, either on my Tumblr or on a Google Doc, and they are also available on the gallery under the hashtag TheSimPanions, so they're there if you want them. And now let's get into their story. So they met in their freshman year when they were at college. I believe Easton was studying sports because he is now a boxer. Like, he wants to be famous for boxing. I think he's very good at it. You're gonna see that his active wear is literally just some like boxing shorts, and that is it. So yeah, that's his dream. Like, it's always has been. He's always been into like martial arts and stuff, but like boxing is the thing he loves. And he's just been to college to kind of, I think, do what everyone else in his age was doing, and I think he finished and did like pretty well with his exams and stuff, but he wasn't really feeling it. You know, he was just excited to full on focus on boxing and putting all of his time and energy into it. And yeah, they met there, whilst Tara, I believe, she is a bit more of the, I don't want to say smart person because they're both smart, but like the more book smart person, I guess. She wants to be, I think she wants to be earning a lot of money in the future. Like, she's definitely very ambitious and driven, and she's just a cute sim. Like, everyone loves her. I believe she might be doing something like communications at college, you know. I think a job where she would have to talk to people in kind of, you know, maybe be like in a leading position would be really good, because I think people do admire her and listen to what she has to say, because it's probably just like her aura, you know. Some people just have that about them, and I definitely think she does. I think she walks into a room and like all eyes are on her, and that is actually how they met. I think they met on campus and they were just kind of chilling outside, and I believe Easton saw her and he was just like, damn, you know. So he went to talk to her, and I believe it was love at first sight. I think they're very attracted to each other. They do look really good as a couple. You're gonna see in the end, the little mini machinima is like so cute, but there's also some scenes where they're like kind of fighting, because I do believe they are arguing quite a lot. I think it's become more recently, like as their relationship progressed. I believe Easton's jealous side was showing more and more, so Tara was kind of getting annoyed by it, because she is a really popular girl, so she's out with her friends a lot, you know, including guy friends. So I think Easton is just really, really jealous, and he always thinks there's something going on, and she always tries to reassure him and is like, no, you're the only one for me, you know, I'm not interested in anyone else. And I do believe she has quite a lot of admirers because she is such a gorgeous girl, but I think Easton will do too, and Tara is fine with it because she's very like confident in the relationship, and she's very sure that he's not gonna start anything. But yeah, he for some reason does not have that kind of confidence about it, and I don't know where it comes from. Like, maybe you guys have an idea, but I believe it's why they argue quite a lot, because she probably stays out late some nights with her friends, you know, at a bar or just talking. I do believe she's just like a people's person. Like I said a million times, she's just very sociable and charming and stuff, and I think he is a little bit more of a introvert. Like, he probably has a few really, really good friends that are really close to him, but he doesn't always want to go out when Tara does, because she likes to be around a lot of people, and for him it's just kind of stressful. And you know, with boxing and stuff, he's always exhausted, so he doesn't want to go out late. And I believe that would be fine, but just his jealousy is kind of, you know, taking a toll on their relationship, really, and it has just become worse and worse. I feel like they've been together for maybe 5 years, so quite a long time, and I think in the beginning Tara wasn't really seeing it. Like, she was probably just like, oh yeah, it's kind of cute that he's a bit jealous, you know, but she didn't think much of it, and now it's just kind of become a really bad issue in the relationship. And I believe she said, you know, if you if you don't get better and if you keep doing it, I can't stay in this relationship because it's not healthy for me. And I believe right now they're kind of going through a crisis, even though they love each other a lot. And when they make up, like, it could be good for a few days or weeks at a time, you know, they're like the perfect couple and no one would suspect anything when they see them. But then, you know, it's just a situation that comes up. Maybe Tara posts a picture with one of her guy friends, and then, you know, it's just tables turn, and Easton is really jealous again. And I think it's, like I said, really taking a toll in them, and that is kind of their story. And if you want to play with them, feel free. Let me know how it turns out if you do. I definitely do want to see them together, but Easton does have to work on his jealousy. You know, maybe he has to see a therapist and figure out where it comes from and what they can do to get it under control, kind of, because I don't think Tara is doing anything that should make him jealous. Like, sure, she's out with friends and stuff, but she's very much in love with him, and she's not the type of person to cheat on him. She's a very loyal person, so she wouldn't do it. And I also believe she has her flaws, like everyone does, and that probably doesn't help the relationship either, you know, if they're already both angry at each other and then she maybe leaves something somewhere, because I do believe she's a little bit more messy than Easton. I believe Easton comes home and cleans everything up and like doesn't leave anything anywhere, and she probably comes in late at night and just like throws her stuff on the floor or something. And I believe that just kind of ticks it off, you know, if they're already a little bit aggravated and angry with each other, and then something little like that happens. I think it just kicks off, and they do argue really, really, really badly and like heated when they do. So probably often one of them has to leave the house, you know, to like calm down a little bit and then come back to it. And I think they do always get it figured out, but it's just gotten more and more, you know, like before it would maybe happen once a month or something, whilst now it happens so much that Tara just can't take it anymore. And I am, like I said, hoping that he can get it under control, because I think they're so cute, and I think they'd make super cute babies, because Easton definitely wants a family. Like I think he comes from a really big family, so that's what he wants too. And I think Tara wants kids too, but probably just like 2 or 3. I don't think she wants a crazy big family, but they definitely both want children in the future, and that could be so cute. So I'm praying and crossing my fingers that they can work it out, but who knows, like I'd be interested to see if you play with them, you know, how it turns out. Definitely let me know. But yeah, how you guys do? Like, I feel like I never ask you this, but if you're still here, I hope you're doing okay. I hope you kind of started into whatever you're doing again calm and nicely, and everything's relaxed after the holiday. I know it can be like quite stressful during the holidays with like seeing all of your family, and you know, New Year's is very stressful for me, so I'm assuming it is for a lot of other people as well. But maybe I'm just the odd one out, I don't know. Me myself, I'm like a tiny bit stressed, I have to admit. I don't really know where it's coming from. I just think I don't sleep well lately because my cat keeps waking me up, and I think any of you that don't sleep well, I think you will know that it kind of takes a toll on you, and you're like, oh, I wish I could just sleep, you know. It just makes the day so much harder when you're tired all the time. But apart from that, I'm doing okay. I started cycling to places more, and it's really good because it's kind of like exercise without actually thinking about doing exercise. You know, it's something you have to do to get from place to place. I mean, I could take public transport, but now that I have my bike, it's often faster and easier to just hop on it and then go there. But today, because like I said in yesterday's video, I believe that I feel a little bit sick, So when I went on the bike today, and it was only like probably a 15-minute bike ride, but I felt so exhausted. I don't know. And it's really annoying to ride your bike in a big city because there's nowhere for you to go really. Like, I wish they would have bike lanes everywhere, but on a lot of streets you actually have to go on the road with all of the cars, and it's kind of terrifying sometimes, especially because you always think they're overseeing you, and then when you finally do get your own bike lane, you always have to worry about people just randomly crossing it without checking if there's a bike coming, or like people opening their car doors onto it, and it's so stressful. Like, I feel like no one really realizes us cyclists are there, and it's so annoying because you would literally, like today, there was kind of like an intersection and two people were waiting on it with these big, like, I don't know what they're called. You push them in front of you, and like mostly you use them in the garden, and you put stuff in, and then they have like 4 little wheels, and then you just push them. And there were 2 people with those, like they stood right on the freaking bike lane waiting for the traffic light to turn green. And I was just kind of looking at them like, why are you doing that? You know, like, you don't have to be here. You can see the traffic light from like half a meter behind that too, you know. And you wouldn't do that on a road. No one would stand on a road where there's like loads of car traffic and just wait for the traffic light to turn green, you know. It's ridiculous. So I was like, excuse me. And then it's just I hate it. And I'm not the best person on a bike. I've talked about this I think a few times in my videos. I'm terrible on a bike. Like, I need to get better at it because I don't know, I just need to get more confident and stuff, and then I don't think it's as freaky anymore, but probably still a bit freaky because there's lots of traffic and stuff, so it's a tiny bit scary, and you don't really know where to go, because if there's no bike lane, you're always like, do I just go where the pedestrians walk because it's a bit safer, but then everyone is annoyed at you because you're a bike. I don't know, I know that there's one Scandinavian city, I forgot which one it was, and they had such good like bike lanes and a really good system, and I want that. Now that I bike, I'm like, I need that. I would go everywhere with my bike. But anyways, with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you like these 2. Let me know how you think it turns out between them. I'd be really interested. And yeah, as always, if you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all in Wednesday's video. Bye!
Are you gonna tell me where you went? All the messages I sent with no reply. It's like that. You're just gonna walk into my room.